welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Charlotte. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. Will just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
That is caught. He finds his big target again.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, it's Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A second down throw for Young. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now the free agent picked up from Baltimore. It's Gus Edwards. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Now Herbert. The rookie from Georgia, it's Ladd McConkey. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. On the handoff, Edwards. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Up the sideline at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Third and long. Here's Young to throw. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get back to his new target this season, DJ Chark. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 36 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chargers have the 1st down. On the give, it's Edwards. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Herbert. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Herbert keeping it on the zone read.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold them to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. but is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
On gain of 4, brings up 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the rookie from Troy, Kamani Vidal. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Throwing now is Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll give this to Vidal. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they could make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll get about 2. Junior Colson there to make the stop. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That one complete. It's Ian Thomas.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A run with Hubbard. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Throwing on second down, Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Young. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. Check out.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. Herbert to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to the tight end Hurst. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Herbert to the air again. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Panthers 7, Chargers 3.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long. To throw is Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Let's go now.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well.
On the jump.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's to the 15. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. That his first touchdown of the new year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Here comes a reverse. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Young gonna keep it himself. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 6-yard loss.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll begin with a zone read. And he pitches it. Finding room at the 35. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field.
Ready up.
Here's Young to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
11 yards on the play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Herbert to the air again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This throw taken in by Hurst. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a short pickup past the 25. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Young. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll run, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. We're about ready now for the punt. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Set.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action now, Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Set. Hey, ram.
They motion a receiver right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. The speed on display. He's in. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Young fires quick. That's Thielen. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and It's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 380. You're out.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Baylor tight. Set.
Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
47-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Set. What is it?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Set.
Herbert down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.